Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for November the 25th through December the 1st. Oh my God, we're at the end of the year. What a year it has been. Wow. Anyway, so welcome, guys. If you are new and you are coming here for the first time, I'm so happy that you found me, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you return. And if you are returning, thank you, guys. I really appreciate your loyalty and support of my channel. Now, these readings are for the collective, guys. So if you would like a more in-depth personal reading, click on this link here, which will take you to my website. You can see the kind of readings that I offer. And remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. They are for your sun, moon, and rising, and all the links to the other videos will be below in the show more section. Sometimes it takes me a minute to put those up, but check them out anyway. I also have a Facebook group, and I'm hoping to do a live feed. I do it every full moon and every new moon, twice a month in that group only. And I look at the charts, I look and I see how each sign is receiving the energy of the new or the full moon. And then I also have cards, and I answer a couple of questions after, time allowing. And so whoever shows up are the ones that get that in the reading. And I probably will do it either Monday or Tuesday. Ideally, I'd like to do it Monday, but if I don't have the time, I'll do it Tuesday, which is on the full moon. It's a private group. You have to go to Facebook. The link to that will be below, and you can just look. You click on the link, because people ask me this all the time. Click on the link, and then you're taken to my Facebook group. You request to get in, and you answer a couple of questions. It's only 2 questions, and then you get in. Now, what else? Another way to support this channel is through Patreon, guys. So you can click on this link and check out my Patreon page. I post things on Patreon that I don't post anywhere else. And also there's all different tier levels, so you get different rewards for, and I'm working on this project that my patrons will be able to access for free. I mean, it'll be a charge for everyone else, but I'm working on it. So I don't want to say anything right now. Maybe I will announce it on the new moon. Okay, so now, lastly, these readings are in 3 sections. This is the intro. Then there's the astrology report, and then the tarot card section of your reading. And the timestamps to skip each section, it will be below in the show more section. So if you're checking out your sun, moon, rising, you don't want to listen to the astrology section again, or the intro, you can go straight to your tarot reading. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology report section of your reading. And what an incredible celestial sky we have this week. It's very exciting. There is a lot going on, guys. So on Monday, November the 25th, we start with Venus moves into the sign of Capricorn from Sagittarius into Capricorn. Now, while it was in Sagittarius, it was free-flowing and exciting energy and explorative. And then it moved into Capricorn, which is more of a restrictive energy. But actually, this is a really good opportunity to commit to a relationship. Perhaps if you're already in a relationship, then it can be a recommitment to that relationship. And if it's new, then maybe you can take it to the next level. And it's also really good energy to find a lover, to manifest that. So the bonus here is that Venus is still conjunct Jupiter and the galactic center. Right? So this is a wonderful, romantic, passionate energy. So although although Venus is moving away from Jupiter, it's still in that range of being, where their energies are melting with each other, melding. So this will go on for, towards the end of the week. So it's a beautiful energy. Now, on Tuesday, we move into the new moon in Sagittarius. Now, the new moon is when both the sun and the moon are together, as opposed to the full moon where they're opposite. So this is an incredible time to do intentions. What do you want to change? Now, listen, Sagittarius is an optimistic sign. It's adventurous. It's about higher learning. It's spiritual. This is like an awakening. It's like the consciousness awakening right now, because there's a lot of Uranian energy. Uranus is aspecting both the sun and the moon. And that is, Uranus is like sudden happenings. It's like a higher octave of thinking and contemplating. It will bring in the freedom factor. It's like we want to be free of the constraints, it's like breaking free. If you've been stuck or stagnant in any way, this is an opportunity to break free from that. Or if you've been feeling the pressures and the stress of everyday, mundane life, this is another chance to break free and do something different. This is about change. It's about really, you may be shocked at the change that people are making around you, or perhaps even yourself. So it's almost like people are making radical changes. So you look, things have been under pressure, right? While we've been going through Scorpio, and now this is like it's coming to a boiling point. It's like the pressure cooker is letting the steam out. So it's almost like change becomes necessary. So we have to make changes in some areas of our lives. So it can be like a big sigh of relief, particularly if we're proactive and we are making those changes voluntarily. Now on Wednesday, Neptune is stationing ready to go direct. So this is a really amplification of the qualities of Neptune. So Neptune is about intuition, it's about idealism, creativity, spirituality, interdimensional energies, energies that lie beyond this physical realm, this 3D realm that we're on. So it heightens psychic and intuitive abilities. So it also sensitizes us to our environment and others' energy. We pick up on everybody's energy. We're extremely sensitive at this time. Neptune can take us on a journey of fantasy or even stress and anxiety. So whatever we focus on will dominate our feelings and sense of well-being. Therefore, it's imperative that we reach for a better feeling thought. As Esther and Jerry Hicks always say, for the law of attraction, reach for a better feeling thought. Don't go down the rabbit hole, because Neptune will take your hand and drag you further down. You want Neptune to bring you up to the clouds. So hang on and go up to the clouds and beyond. Check yourself on occasion and say, is this reality? Because it's very difficult to tell what's real and what's imagined during this time. So it's really important to kind of check in and say, wait, is that reality, or am I imagining that? And also, this is a great time for creative writing, anything creative, visual arts, anything you put your mind to that's creative, will take off. It's a visionary energy, and wondrous things can come to light during this time during this transit. Now, Thursday, November the 28th, is Thanksgiving Day here in North America. So happy Thanksgiving to all those who are celebrating it. And more power to you, the ones that are protesting it. Mercury is trine to Neptune on Thanksgiving Day. So it's a beautiful creative energy. It's a lovely time to create a lovely nurturing environment for family and for a family and friends gathering. If you are doing a Thanksgiving dinner, a chance to express yourself in a compassionate and almost poetic way. Neptune is at the same time, Neptune is in a sextile with Saturn, which is a lovely energy, and that gives structure to Neptune, and it really helps you turn your thoughts and ideas into practice. It gives you the force to manifest your wishes and dreams. And later that day, Venus trines Uranus. So this is more of that surprising Uranian energy, right? It's like breaking free. It can be rebellious. Excuse me, surprise encounters can happen. And it's like you want to express freedom within your relationships. It's breaking through of restrictions or blocks that you've had in relationships. This energy can breathe new life into a dull or challenging relationship. It'll shake things up, And look, it's also one of those times that you could get a new look, like a new haircut, completely different from what you've had before that's kind of shocking to other people, or a makeover. A real far departure from your current style kind of thing. So, guys, this week promises to be an exciting week full of surprises and forward motion. Have a wonderful week. And without further ado, let's go to your tarot card reading, shall we? Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading, or the tarot card section of your reading for November the 25th through December the 1st. And what wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Scorpio for this week of November the 25th through December the 1st? May these cards be filled with love, compassion, and blessings. Three cards for Scorpio, please. 3 cards for Scorpio. There's 1. 2 more cards for Scorpio. Oh, 2. 1 more card. Oh, there it is. There you go. Okay. These are clarifying cards for Scorpio. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Scorpio through these clarifying cards for November the 25th through December the 1st? May these cards be filled with love, abundance, and blessings. Please clarify. Oh, please clarify. And please clarify. Okay. Take a look at your cards, Scorpio. The first card out for you is the Magician, clarified by the Page of Swords. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles, clarified by the 2 of Swords. And then you have the King of Swords, clarified by the 7 of Cups. Okay, so the first card out, let me move this, is the Magician. Darling, you are the Magician. Whatever it is that's going on with you, you have all that you require to create the life that you desire. So maybe you're not feeling that you have the power. Maybe you're feeling stuck in some way. Maybe you're feeling stagnant. Maybe you feel that you don't know which way to go or what to do. That you may have a dilemma of some kind, and feel powerless. I always think that when the magician comes in, because the magician is saying, "Don't worry. Look, you have the light of spirit with you. You are look. A magician makes something spectacular out of seemingly nothing, but he has the four elements. He's got, the earth, he's got the air, he's got fire, and he's got water. That's all you need to live. You can put those together. You can, feed food with water and sunlight, and that's the fire. And you put the food in the ground, you can grow it. You've got the soil, you've got the intellect, communication, and air to breathe. I mean, listen, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. You are the magician, Scorpio. And look, you have the Page of Swords. So I feel that you're going to, this is definitely what is going on celestially. Whatever you've been thinking about, perhaps you've got an idea. Perhaps you're thinking of a new business. Perhaps you've been contemplating something for a while now. Now's the time to manifest it. Now's the time to take the action and start doing it, whatever it is. It could be you're following your life purpose, and it doesn't have to be that you quit your job or you just go straight into it. You've been doing the research. Now is the time to take some steps towards it. So it's like, get something done. It's take some action. Create the life that you really want. It's within your power right now to do that. And the next card out is the Three of Pentacles. I'm getting that you really need to focus on your artistry, or whatever it is that you've been contemplating or thinking about doing. Now's the time to take action, and it's really important because look, it's also about team play. It's about team play. It's about being a team player. So it's inviting other people in to help you with this project, or to get input from them in some way. And it's definitely being a part of the team. And when you focus, it's like when you focus on your artistry or your craft or whatever it is, you are getting a direct line with the higher conscience, with the higher realms, with the ethereal realm, if you will. And Neptune's coming in and helping with that. So, being in creativity is a perfect way to channel this energy, and that's really going to help you manifest things. Look at all this. These coins are all above. It's really about you taking this action and creating something wonderful, and those coins will come down. It's a potential of making money. Now, clarifying it is the Two of Swords. So it's like you're blocking yourself from going forward, and there's fear there. You have the Two of Swords, and that's like not making the decision. It's like blocking yourself. It's refusing to see the truth in this situation, refusing to see the potential in it, or unable to see it, perhaps. Take the blindfold off, put the swords down, darling, and move forward. It's time to move forward, Scorpio. And look, you have the King of Swords. The King of Swords I feel that there's like a decision coming down for you. You have to make this decision, is what I'm getting. you have to decide to go forward. And I would say he's the King of Swords is this brilliant leader. He's very intelligent. This could be a potential partnership for you in business, or an opportunity, perhaps a job or something. I'm really getting that you have to kind of play by the rules. Don't take any shortcuts, because when the King of Swords comes into a reading, it's about doing everything traditionally and by the book. No shortcuts, nothing kind of underhanded or nefarious. Don't lie about anything. Like, be upfront, honest and truthful to get ahead. Because I feel that if you're going for whatever it is that you're trying to get, it's going to go in your favor. This is a karmic card. It's just like the Justice card. It's like, it could be litigation coming down in your favor. You could get receive notice that, information that you're going to get a job. You could get the house that you've been looking for, or the apartment, or, get into the school that you want to get into. Something that is coming down in your favor. And perhaps you have more than one choice, because you've got the Seven of Cups. And in this deck, there are some choices that you should not make. And maybe that's your fear of not, a little bit. Perhaps you've got to choose. There's so many to choose from, and you're like stuck. You don't know which one to choose. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And that's why you're procrastinating in making this decision. But this is saying, you've got to make it. You've got to kind of do something. Whatever that decision that's on the table is, you've got to make that decision. Don't procrastinate any longer. And this is really about getting in touch with your intuition. You are naturally psychic, and we have all this psychic energy coming in this week, particularly. So it's tapping into that. It's clearing your mind so that you can, it's getting rest. It's about, focusing on what, it's focusing on your choices and not going round and round in your head. Well, I would say meditate, because you need to get out of it. You need to get out of this. It's almost like these choices are going round and round and round, and so you're not seeing them clearly. You're not really stepping back. And the only way you can do that is by quietening the mind. So whatever form of meditation you do that meditation. If it's yoga, if it's running, if it's formal meditation, whatever it is, do some guided meditation. It will help you see things with clarity, and you'll be able to clearly see the way forward and which way to choose. And I feel it's going to go in your direction. I think that you can create this amazing situation for yourself, whatever that is for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, share it on social media. That would be great. And comment. I answer and respond to every comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.